Hello, I'm Joaquin Oliver. 6 years ago, I was a senior at Parkland.
Joaquin is making a difference.
Many students and teachers were murdered on Valentine's Day that year by a person using an AR-15. My body was destroyed by a weapon of war. I'm back today because my parents used AI to recreate my voice to call you.
Hi, this is Uzi Garcia. I'm a fourth grader at Robb Elementary School in Uvalde, Texas. Or at least I was.
Hi, this is Ethan Song. I was killed by an unsecured gun at my friend's house.
So you get the idea of this project called the Shotline, which was created by the parents of Joaquin Oliver. That's the first voice that you heard in that video. It is designed to increase pressure on our elected officials to do something about the fact that our gun laws are so lax that the massacres, the needless deaths that are cited in those videos are just one of hundreds, thousands of them that just routinely happen. And of course, it is using AI, not to produce the images, but to produce the voices based on voice samples, something that we know AI is capable of. And any use of AI to mimic the appearance or voices of people who are not able, in this case, to consent is going to make some people uncomfortable. Now, the parents of Joaquin have answered those concerns in this video.
When you recreate someone's voice, you can create that voice, but you don't know what they would actually say right now.
Oh, we know.
How do you know?
I'll tell you why I know. Do you have a best friend?
I do.
Like a friend that you look at her or him and you know exactly what she or he are thinking, and you don't need to say anything, you got it. That's Joaquin and me. But not only that, keep in mind that our son was 17 years old, a very vocal, into social media, communicating the whole time, loud and clear.
There are some that will say, this is creepy, bringing back a voice of a child who died.
It is. I mean, of course it's creepy. Not worse than a 19-year-old holding an AR-15 inside a school. That's way creepier than that. This is a United States problem, and we have not been able to fix it. If we need to use creepy stuff to fix it, welcome to creepy.
I love the way that he ended that, welcome to creepy. So look, I think it is unavoidable that in a situation like this, there's going to be an element of, oh, I don't know, the person isn't here, like, but I think that they did a pretty good job of responding to it. First of all, they're not here, so you don't know what they would say. Sure, but I have a feeling they'd be against people being killed with guns, seeing as how they were needlessly and tragically killed with guns. So if you're gonna put words in their mouths, I think that these are reasonable words to put in their mouths. I don't think it is a great leap for someone to assume that they'd be against gun violence after being the tragic targets of it. And of course, it's their parents. If this was like some anti-gun group that just decided to do this without involving the parents, we would have major issues. I think everyone could agree that that would be wrong. But when it is about the thing that took their lives, when it's their parents who are doing it, I'm much less critical. I'm not saying that nobody should feel a little bit weird about this, but I get what the father is saying about the other elements of this that are creepy. I mean, is it not creepy that like in advance of each of these shootings, you have incredibly powerful people in politics and media who have big audiences, big fan bases that say you don't need to do anything about guns. And then the shooting happens and more lives are lost. And coming out of it, they say, yeah, you don't have to do anything with guns. And a mountain of bodies, kids' bodies, can be piled up because of our inaction on guns. And they will continue to say, you don't need to do anything on guns. Or it's the fatherlessness, or it's the video games. Yeah, it was Mario and Luigi that did it. Is that not creepy? I mean, the fact that the gun manufacturers continue to make money off of selling the guns that we know these terrorists obsess over and want to have, are desperate to have so they can kill as many people as possible, that's quite a bit creepier, I think, than using the AI. Again, I'm not saying that there isn't anything a little bit weird about this. The parents aren't even saying that. But this is about as high stakes as an issue gets. It's gotta be incredibly infuriating to go as a parent of a kid like that, to go through an experience like this, have something taken from you that like changes the course of your life forever. and then see that nothing is being done, I think that each of us would get a little bit desperate, and maybe we would be willing to redefine what we think is creepy if we think it has any chance of changing the status quo.